I'll save it, you people. I'll save it. I think you know what I'm going to say, but it's a complex situation. It's one of those back and forth type of moments with people. And you're not doing this for my benefit, are you? So it's just a coincidence. It is just a coincidence, because it is. Because whatever was going on at home wasn't psychosis, it wasn't schizophrenia. If you really want to help out, exactly. So, I'm not trying to sound antagonistic to people, so I'm going to stop talking there because I'm really not trying to sound antagonistic. I'm really not. So because I feel I could be sounding sarcastic, I'm just going to move on from that. I've just noticed a change in the last 2 days. Last 2 to 3 days, I've noticed a change. Especially in the last 2 days, should I say. I've just noticed a significant change, that's all. In the things I'm speaking about. The way I'm speaking. And I don't know if that's just a coincidence. As in, as the control being lifted, as the people behind the scenes stopped controlling me. But someone might have the ability to as well. That's just different layers in the matrix. Maybe that's why antipsychotic medication works, because somebody other than say the system that you're in has the ability to hack your mind. So if a schizophrenic patient is not taking a medication and they have a relapse, and the medication reduces the pathways to create auditory and visual hallucinations is open. If the antivirus software, which I call antipsychotic medication, if the wall type breaks away, it opens up the pathways for someone to be able to enter the person's mind, to hack the person's mind, to control them. So other people have the ability to control a person's mind, to implant thoughts, ideas, voices, to make them see things. And that's why you'll notice with schizophrenic patients, if they're admitted to hospital over that 2 to 3, 4 week therapeutical time of the medication building up the receptors, you're building up the defence, you're building up the wall, you're building up the blocking of the pathways so no one can hack that person's mind who has the ability to. So maybe there's people out there, somebody can access a person's mind to control them, and I'm sure it's a broad perspective of what I'm saying. I don't mean some hacker out there who accesses a person's individual mind and controls them. It's a much bigger system than just say one person. But maybe that's why medication works, because you're building up the receptors, antivirus software for the mind. And then someone who has the ability to hack a person's mind, to create thoughts, to implant thoughts, to control them, now doesn't have the ability to. And if a patient then stops taking the medication, the receptors will clear, the pathways will open, and the person who had the ability to hack that person's mind can now re-enter. So antipsychotic medication is basically antivirus software. It's malware protection. Antivirus protection for the mind. That's what antipsychotics are. But that's just my opinion. I've had this thought before, you people. I wish I could, I say I wish, I could spend a bit of time on this. To get a credible fever, a plausible fever. I'd have to know a little bit more about schizophrenia, you people. And I don't mean from a professional perspective, obviously. But I would have to have a little bit of knowledge on pathways and neurons and synapses and all that type of psychology stuff, antipsychotic medication, what it does in the mind, the chemical imbalance, to have a plausible theory in what I've just said. Antivirus, antipsychotics, antivirus operate on the mind.